Okay, hello my friends. Today we're making a comrade sourdough bread. We're gonna start with the starter. Here's our sourdough starter, all nice and bubbly, you see? So we're gonna make enough for 2 loaves. First, this is the bowl I'll be mixing in. It's largerish bowl. And we're gonna need 250 grams of the starter for the 2 loaves. I got my nice scale here, and I'm using just a regular spoon. That's 180, maybe more, 223, a little more, 248, we'll call it 250, that's close enough. And now we need to replenish the starter since we've taken out 250 grams. Close enough. So we're gonna add half water, half bread flour. I like using the warm water, not super cold, so the starter goes and grows a little bit faster. So I made in 125 grams of water, and careful, water is heavy, so it's gonna go quick on the scale, and the scale lags maybe a second behind, so you gotta pour and wait. 105, now very careful, 20 more grams. 123, 124, good enough. 124. Now we need to add the same amounts of flour. Where is my flour? It's gotta be bread flour, not regular flour. Is this my flour right here? We like Costco flour. Of course, Costco is the best. This is what Costco sells in our region. Your region, Costco may sell a totally different kind of flour, but probably just as good. So I like to use a little funnel so the flour is not spilled everywhere. And I have a 0 button on my scale, so I can 0, and then I can just measure 125. That's 93. One 124. Good enough. Okay, like that. We'll mix that with the same spoon that I used. Sometimes it's you get little clumps of flour in there, which is not great. So you want to do a little bit better job mixing this here. I'm sure there are better tools for doing that than just a spoon. This works. Good. Now we'll let it sit in a room temperature, maybe a little bit warmer. Probably takes about 4 hours for it to grow back. And I have a little rubber band on the jar to tell me how much starter I have, and I like it to grow to at least double that, and then put it in the fridge till I make bread next time. So we go back to our bread. And next I will be adding some water, and for this recipe I'm using 575 grams of water. Again, careful with water, it's easy to overfill water, but 575 is a fair bit of water, so you can start faster and then slow down. 445. Looks like I'm not gonna have enough water here. 529. 574. Good. We need to add some salt next, and I'm gonna zero my scale, and I need 24 grams of salt for this recipe. Just use regular sea salt, again from Costco. As my friend says, Costco is limitless source of pleasure. Come on. Huh. 24. Perfecto mundo. And finally, 800 grams of flour we need. So again, zeroing my scale. This little scoop I have is about 200, a little bit over, so I'll need close to 4 scoops. 1, 2, 3. That gave me 716 already. So I just need about 1/2 scoop now. And that's 800 grams. Don't you love the ingredients in your bread? Just water and flour, no salt. And after that I just mix it till it's cohesive, or whatever the expression is, so it looks like a dough, not just water and flour. Use my hands, one hand in fact. Just need all of your flour to be hydrated. It's one piece of dough. Here for me. I like rotating my bowl, so if it's some bowls have rubber bottoms, so the rotation is not going to work very well if you have those kinds. But this is just good quality stainless steel are the best. Okay, well, this looks good enough. I'll try to get as much dough off my fingers as I can. And that's what it looks like right now. Wash my hands. And cover the bowl with something pretty airtight. You don't want your dough to dry, so I have this little silicone lids. You can just use Saran wrap, that works too. Make sure the dough doesn't dry. I won't be needing the scale or funnel anymore. And I'm gonna leave the dough in a warm room temperature for an hour. Be a little bit longer than an hour, but an hour is a good start. So I will see you in an hour.